Data security as it relates to needs, services, and referrals. The first sentence of this page describes what the purpose of this video is. If you want to refer a need to another agency, that need must be open to the agency that you're referring it to. Here's how the security works. The services and the referrals under the need inherit the same security of the need itself. Think of a need as a data section, and services and referrals are within that section. So if the security for the need is open, that means that's the same security for the services and or referrals. Same thing with the other settings. If the need is closed, the services and the referrals are closed. If the need is closed with exception, services and the referrals are closed with exception. Whether or not the needs that you create as a caseworker are by default open or closed depends upon your agency's settings. So your agency may have a default setting for the needs that you create to be open or closed with exceptions, and you should know that as a caseworker what your agency's default setting is. Let's see how that works in ServicePoint. Here we're back on John Mike Doe. Let's create a new need for him. We'll include his household members, and we'll create a need of tuberculosis screening, but we at the Lake County PB&D department do not provide that service, so we're going to have to refer that service out. I'll instead record a service of case management. Here in the referral section, I'm going to refer it out to the Lake County Health Department, update the status and outcome accordingly, specify my end time for the service of case management provided, and press save. Now we're back in the service transactions subtab, and we see the need, service, and referral that we created. Referral of TB screening to Lake County Health Department. I don't know by looking at the screen whether or not this need and subsequently its service and referral are open or closed with exception. So again, it behooves you to know what your agency's policy is, so you know intuitively without having to check. The only way to check to see what the security setting is on the need is to click on the pencil next to the need. And now we see that for this need of tuberculosis screening, it is locked, which means its corresponding services and or referrals are locked as well. What does that mean then to the agency that we referred this need out to? We referred it out to Lake County Health Department. So I'm here as a caseworker in Lake County Health Department, and I just ran the outstanding referrals report, and it only returned one referral, and it's not the referral that I just created. It's a different referral for personal grooming supplies for a different John Doe. So the reason why Lake County Health Department does not see the referral for tuberculosis screening is because, again, back here, it's closed. So no other agency, including the agency that we want to refer the need to, can see this. So how do we fix that? How do we make it so that the Lake County Health Department can see this referral? Well, we begin by clicking on the lock, and we could open it, but if we choose open here, we're opening the need to every other agency, and we don't want to do that. We just want to open up the need to Lake County Health Department. So here is where we leave it closed, but we're specifying an agency that is an exception to the closed status. And of course that agency is Lake County Health Department. and there's nothing to do with historical or future. It's just an overall change. We press save and exit, and now we see there's an exception. Again, always, if we want to know who those agencies that are the exception, click on the lock, the pop-up appears, and we see next to Lake County Health Department the check. So now when we go back to Lake County Health Department and we run the outstanding referrals report, now we see those 3 referrals for tuberculosis screening from the Doe family. And that concludes data security with needs, services, and referrals.